Alright, we recording?
We should do the word.
We are recording.
We should do the word thing of like, you say word like, I'm fake, and you're like, you mean this? It's like, no, that's a rake. I'm fake, and like stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I think he's got a topic he wants to talk about. So
Well, no, but like,
yes or no?
Gorilla nipples or gorilla dick?
Gorilla nipples or gorilla dick? That's a
Super
good
long
question.
nipples or tiny dick?
Well, they're
probably
the
the same
length.
size.
Well, they are the same length. The nipple and the dick, same length. So gorilla dick or gorilla nipples? And I would go gorilla dick because...
That's another 2 inches for you.
Okay, well, no. Hear me out. I would go gorilla nipples. Not gorilla nipples. I'd go gorilla dick because gorilla nipples. Everyone's gonna see your nips. Everyone's gonna see your nips. You can never take your shirt off. You can.
You can
Or you could
twist
just
them
be
and then
proud.
flip them around. Like,
So you can
just like
helicopter your
helicopter them
nipples.
at the same
You
You
time.
can helicopter 3 things at the same time.
yeah, probably be a little bit closer.
Thing when monkey became human, we de-evolved.
Yeah,
De-evolved.
our nipple size. Holy
Lots of
crap.
nipples.
Well, or it just got transferred for some of us.
Okay.
Jeez.
Not gonna
So-
disclose who.
Yeah. This is our podcast. Welcome to what is most likely going to be named the 1/5 podcast.
And the 1/5 isn't actually here, so like.
Yeah, we'll explain it. Don't get ahead of ourselves.
1/5
So-
gorilla.
I am your host, Ethan Butler, otherwise known as Boofler. This is
Boofler.
Christian,
What's up,
Ben,
Ben.
Isaac.
Or eye socket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is our podcast. The idea I basically kind of had is Ben was actually the one who like kind of started the podcast. I'd wanted to do a podcast before, and like I wanted to do things like this, but what?
Why?
What is that?
He just pulled up my phone and there's a picture of like some beautiful mountains with "Don't have sex with your coworkers."
That's on your phone. You got some explaining to do.
You got something to do. What, you doing banging Joe? You banging Joe?
That's why he's not here. He's recovering.
Yep, he's recovering from last night.
Alright,
Joe-
first topic.
oh.
1/5 is now 2/5.
Okay, so basically Joe is the other member and he's not here because he's a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And
I
so
might show up later though. Maybe.
yeah,
You better.
he made. So we don't know yet. But basically, like the idea of this podcast is, we're all seniors. That is going in the recording. Don't do that. I'm trying to explain some things here. Good. Okay, so basically, we're all seniors. We're about to graduate in less than a month, and like this is our kind of last hurrah. We're all gonna be going together, and then at the end of the summer, we're basically parting ways. We might not see each other for a long time.
This guy will be owned by the government.
Yeah.
He's joining the military.
You're in the Marines.
Sell out.
Yeah. We're going to different colleges. And that's kind of the idea of this podcast. So, now that that's out of the way, we can get on with, like, the absolute just crap that this is going to be.
That's fair.
That's fair. I like, don't have sex with your coworkers, man.
Yeah, that's...
You only have like 3 options.
We've got Joe, an old man, and
Old woman.
an old woman.
Dang.
I
So
would
Would
not...
you take Joe?
And he's the minor. You're the minor.
Would you take Joe? Would you take the old man or would you take the gilf?
I am definitely taking Joe if I was going to have sex with one of my coworkers. So,
You mean when, not if.
when?
When.
Oh my
Waiting for
gosh.
that big 1/8 and then
It's gonna happen
Going at it.
on this podcast.
I'm legal.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm the only... Ben, are you 18 yet?
Later this month.
Okay.
So we got
Oh.
2 minors
Now
here.
we've got
Yeah.
2 minors.
Oh.
that's potentially illegal.
All right, the name, the 1/5 podcast. We were trying to come up with the names, and I had to come up with some, but they all thought
His
1/5.
were all deep. They were all deep meaning.
Yeah.
Like,
over summer podcast.
Over summer stuff like that. We're not gonna see each other in a bit. And Joe has this. Was it Joe or it was either Joe or me? I can't remember who.
They
I
did.
think it was me.
They
I
did
think it was
what?
me, wasn't it?
That did what? What
The
are you talking
one-
Chose
about?
the 1/5. I think it might be on your phone, but I was like 1/5 because there's 5 people and 1/5 of us is gonna be owned by the government. So like,
I mean, the main thing is that our big joke is that Joe's brown because he's brown. This is hard to explain without him here, but
I know.
he's brown.
He's brown.
And so he's the 1/5 of us that's a minority. He's a token brown
I mean,
guy.
it's better than saying the 3/5.
3/5.
And then
We cannot
basically...
Get canceled on day one.
Yeah. Just no. We're gonna call from the FBI. FBI. You need to stop right now. Stop what you were doing. You're being
FBI,
confiscated.
Right.
Education.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
3/5 law.
Or 1/5.
So...
It's short, simple, and
Yeah, and I hated it.
It's gone.
I mean, it's better
Very
than
much.
Joe's version of the Joe podcast. Or
Yes, we're
the
not
Joe.
calling it the Joe
The
podcast.
Joe podcast. He's not even here.
I know.
Man.
But basically, it's like 1/5 of us is going into the military, 1/5 of us is brown, and you can apply 1/5 to anything.
1/5
Which-
of us lacks brain cells.
Oh no, he shares one.
Yeah.
With the other 1/5.
The
So
joke
it's
is
kinda-
that me and Joe share brain cell. Last
Yeah.
night we decided it's a midget named
1/5 of us
Chromosome that
has-
carries our brain cell around in a briefcase.
just, like, just drops it off. Okay, you get it for 20 minutes.
That's exactly what we said.
Okay, you get it for 5.
Yeah.
1/5 of us has one test.
That's fair. That's the
He has
big
one
story.
testicle. Not actually.
Or should I say a small story?
You'll hear that
Short
joke a lot.
story. Yeah.
What? Do you want to tell the story?
Oh, so there's this fancy thing called testicular torsion. I'm gonna make out with your mic. It's this testicular torsion where your ball decides to say F you life and commit suicide, and it goes up and it strangles itself, and then it hurts a lot.
Anatomy class.
So fun fact, majority of the time it happens to the left one, not the right one.
Did it happen to your left?
Yeah, it was my left one. So I was chilling in bed watching Spider-Man, because I mean, what else are you supposed to do in bed? You watch Spider-Man, and
There's a
You
lot
guys
more
are
things you can do in
horrible.
bed.
You guys are horrible.
Oh, says you.
No, you guys are horrible. So I'm watching Spider-Man, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels like someone just kneed me in the balls. So I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh, and now I'm in pain. My mom comes down like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, no,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not. So I end up taking a trip to the ER, 4 doses of morphine later, and a lot of pain, and my ball is saved. So.
But the
Yes,
joke is
it
it
still
wasn't,
works.
and
Yeah.
he just had it removed, and so now he has one.
Okay, but here's an important question. What's Spider-Man?
Which
It was on Disney Plus. It was one of the animated series.
Isn't it Miles
Um,
Into the Spider-Verse?
No.
No.
No, they have
No,
all
it's
the
that's what
old
it's called, but that's
animated series.
probably not what he was watching.
Let's see, what one is it? It's not. Jeez.
Spectacular.
The
Spider-Man?
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Might be, or is it Ultimate?
I remember watching that
I think
years
it's
ago.
Ultimate. Yeah, it was the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Gwen Stacy.
Not gonna disagree. Gwen Stacy.
Or no. Was it?
Anyway, we were going to decide the name of the podcast this episode.
No, it wasn't Ultimate Spider-Man. It was this one. Because I watched Ultimate and then I
It
was
was just
watching this one.
Spider-Man.
at the
It's
time.
just called Spider.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what us teenagers.
Alright, so we were gonna decide the name of this podcast, but I think everybody's fine with the 1/5.
Except this guy.
Well, he's fine with it. He's just not overjoyed about it.
See, so
I don't know.
1/5 of us does not like names.
But yeah, it's
my
more,
God.
One
more
fifth works for
applicable.
everything, man.
No, what if 2/5 of us like something? It bothers me, but
But
I've
we
come
could
to
still
term
have
with
that
it.
fraction.
I've come to term
It's 2
with it.
times 1/5.
Yeah, that's still.
What, you don't like my knee?
No, I need you closer because you're like sitting back, just away from the. And don't headbutt it. I feel like I need to control something.
Christian.
Control me.
Yes.
Oh.
For listeners, I just grabbed his balls.
All right,
Oh,
so
that's. Aren't you the minor?
Maybe.
Well, I mean,
So-
it would be more of an issue if you did it, since
Yeah,
you're
that's
not
true.
minor. Slowly reaches for it.
I did not wear my recording underpants today, so.
You got
You
a
have
special pair
those?
of recording
No,
underwear?
I just wore pants that are not good for recording.
Nah.
Underpants.
Gotcha. So
I'm confused. What do you mean?
Well, some underwear is comfortable, some is less.
what's your favorite pair of underwear? I know you all have one.
Yeah. Mine is my dark blue one.
favorite
I have-
brand? Or-
No, favorite pair.
Favorite pair.
You have a favorite
have a
pair of
favorite
underwear.
pair.
I know it. You do. He just said it's like the dark blue one.
Dark
right now
blue.
I'm wearing
Mine's-
some black ones, but they're not my favorite. My favorite is just like it's like a gray one.
I think mine's like a dark
Great.
blue, but then it has like white dots on it as
Of
well.
course.
It's pretty loose.
White dot.
Yeah, so you can tell
yeah.
it from something else. Yep.
Camouflage.
Yeah.
See, all of mine are pretty much the same. I just
Oh.
get packages at Walmart.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean same, but
Yeah,
like you know you've got that one favorite one.
The one with the
I mean you might
Ooh.
you might get the package where it's
That's
like
yours.
3 black and 3 gray, but you know you like the black ones better than the gray ones.
Is that racist?
That's the opposite of racist.
Oh.
That's
But you can.
Well, it's still there's still discrimination, therefore
Yeah.
kind of racist.
Discrimination against what? Gray people?
Yeah.
Yes. Gray people exist. Gray lives matter. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, my underwear. I've had the same compression shorts for like, I think 3 years.
Oh
now.
yes, I have had these 2 pairs, and it's like the red for marching band and everything. And these one pair of red compression shorts, they've started to wear thin, so like you can see my butt crack
Oh,
through the
my.
back end if you're looking
Ooh.
That's a bad
close
thing.
enough.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Can we see this pair of underwear?
I need proof. Model demonstration.
Coming on the podcast in our underwear.
So that's
let's do
why
it.
I had to do like a podcast on the underwear. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but right now I have these ones that are kind of like short. You know, I got kind of thick thighs, and I've gotten used to compression shorts, and so like when I wear normal underwear, it's like uncomfortable. And these pants are way tight.
Wait, what's normal underwear? Like boxer briefs or like boxers or briefs?
Whitey tighties.
Or those?
They're shorter than boxers.
So like
Okay.
boxers go down to like about here, and you've got ones that kind of end up like up about your quarter if you were to cut your
They're like up here.
thirds. Oh, they're all the way up here.
You got briefs? Those look like brief size.
Okay, yeah, they're briefs then.
I don't like
Boxer
those
briefs are the
ones.
way to go.
Boxer briefs.
Yeah,
I
I don't
have
like
those
them
right
either.
now.
Boxer briefs are the way to go unless you're wanting to just chill and do like absolutely nothing all day, lounge around the house. Then it's boxers.
I actually
And you're
don't
not
have a pair of
wearing
boxers.
jeans.
Fair enough. But if you're moving around and doing stuff, boxers.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Those ones that have like the end that just sits right by your ball sack. That's
Oh yeah. That's annoying.
You ever have really loose ones that kind of just like always right up your crack?
No.
We're still talking about underwear, right?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening to you right now?
Maybe.
do you need to leave for a sec?
all right.
No, I'll just do it here. Shove my hands down my pants.
Oh jeez.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So now this is turned to
You shove your hands.
rating of mature. So. But
Pornhub intro.
oh jeez. Now you've got to go.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Alright. Speaking of Pornhub.
Oh
no.
No, this isn't awful. This is just one of the topics. Isaac's into TikTok, and it's like, if the Disney characters had an OnlyFans,
Oh.
who would be making the most money? And like, I looked up Disney princesses, and you guys better not say Penelope von Schweetz, because she's on the
Was
Disney
that like the top?
princesses. Yeah, she's one of the top princesses, and she is very underage.
Who was that again?
Let's see.
the most.
Alright, so who's Disney OnlyFan you copping?
He's
Oh, that's
of
who it is.
Ariel. I just know it. He wants those feet pics.
Well,
No
doesn't
joke, it
have-
actually was. Not the feet pics, but yeah.
He's into
The physique.
redheads. And the fishy smell.
No. I mean, that's kind of universal. So,
I watched a movie where he had sex with a mermaid.
What?
It was it's
A movie?
Yes.
A movie.
It's called The Lighthouse, and this
How do
one
you-
mermaid. And
You remember the title?
Mermaid?
Yeah. Shut up. No. And so like the mermaid, like on the actual just like fish part, there was just like some fishy pussy looking thing. Yes. So if you know what I'm talking about, put in the comments. Like, yeah, I promise I'm not insane.
We don't have a chat. We don't.
Well,
Put Pog in the chat, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Pogger's in the chat.
1 second. I'm looking up.
Chat, name that movie.
I'm looking up the one I want, and I'll
Oh, no.
throw it on screen. 'Cause this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Dude,
Yeah, why is Penelope right there?
There's
Penelope,
Vanellope.
whatever.
Oh, Vanellope.
Same thing.
What the fetch? Gisela!
No.
The
Wait, who is
stupidest
it?
looking person
No.
ever.
You gotta go. Why is Gaston a princess?
I don't know.
he acts like a princess.
Disney princess?
He thinks he's a princess.
Mushu. Y'all call it.
Mushu?
Yeah, you got him with the Mushu.
No, look
The
at this.
dragon.
Look at this idiot Gisela. She looks like the
She's one of
dumbest
Cinderella's
thing ever.
stepsisters. Yeah? Either that or you gotta do with Tarzan, my man, clapping the monkey cheek.
I mean, he's already mostly naked the movie. In the movie.
Who's that? That looks to be some waifu.
I think that is. Kilala Reno. The fetch is this?
Wait, you guys haven't answered yet. What would be your go-to?
Mushu.
Mushu?
No.
Or like Ursula?
What she think?
She's thick, she's got those tentacles.
Body.
Into BBW.
Man, the tentacles, I mean.
Oh my gosh. I bet you $100 there's tentacle hentai of Ursula.
Don't look it up.
I need to look it up.
Why?
Why?
We're not show that on camera.
So I gotta go, and
Oh yeah, like seriously?
This
yeah, I
guy's
have
got
to be there
a,
by 11:30.
You're gonna be there at 11:30, man?
Yeah.
this guy's got an AP test he's got to get to.
Surprisingly, most of it is not tentacle porn.
Oh, why? Why?
There's some.
Why?
What? Wait, I'm kind of concerned on how fast you pulled that up, though.
It wasn't the first time.
That's why he makes these claims, because he did some research before.
Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you can see it, but that's his background. Throw up your background.
Schoolgirl
Shrek.
Pretty fire.
Mm.
Oh. I was gonna say probably Elsa. I've seen some stuff. Pretty nice stuff.
Okay.
Ice Cubes, 50 Shades of Grey, if you know what I'm talking about.
Jeez, no, none of us.
I've actually seen that.
Do you know? Wait, the Elsa or the 50 Shades of Grey?
The Elsa one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, with the ice cubes.
Yep. You guys. Alright, Ben, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Ben is smart boy and taking AP Physics.
Or he's dumb boy and taking AP Physics.
It's a bit
Fair
about.
enough. Yeah.
Nah, I did AP physics last year or something, but like, I dropped out because the teacher was crap.
Who'd you have?
Roberts.
I've never had him. I don't
She
know.
Sucked.
Jeez.
I mean her. My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fail.
Cool, have fun with that.
You don't need to be that close, but you need to be a little closer.
Babe.
You can't be like, I expect it to hear me.
I
From
do expect
here.
it to hear me from all the way over here.
We got some pretty crappy mics. Not pretty crappy.
I mean, they're pretty decent for like,
like $60, but
yeah.
Oh,
like,
these are $60. They look to be like what, 100? I don't know. I know nothing about mics.
yeah,
like,
but for podcasts,
technological.
like you're supposed to have like your own individual ones. All in all, we're cheap. Not cheap, but we're broke high school kids.
Hence the
Young, dumb, bro.
atmosphere.
Bruh.
Come
Bro,
on.
you're too far away. It's not gonna pick you up.
Are you sure about that?
Christian just keeps on moving further away. But yeah.
Now he has a knife.
No, there was a scene in 50 Shades of Grey that used an ice cube too, and that's what it reminded me of.
I haven't seen 50 Shades of Grey. Like, the movie or the movie. Don't break my mouse pad. Is that what you're talking about?
The movie or the movie? What?
Yeah, 'cause
Ow.
the movie or
Wasn't even
the
going that fast.
movie.
It's one movie.
I know. But like the ice cubes, that was a movie, not a movie.
Yeah, but like
so
50 Shades of Grey isn't on
Film.
like P-Hub or anything. It's just an actual film. With
Yeah, I
just
haven't
some
seen
very
it.
risque stuff.
I've heard about that.
I've
but
seen it, and it's not worth watching.
That's fair.
It's
I love how you
like-
still have the clothespin on your nipple.
It's like a really boring movie with like 10 minutes total of like interesting scenes, if you know what I mean. And the plot is boring, which like I know it's
I am
not
going
supposed to be
to
good.
shoot myself.
What? You don't want to talk about 50 Shades of Grey on our podcast?
Oh my god.
Okay, what's the next topic then? If Christian doesn't want to talk about it,
Oh my god.
or he just doesn't have any material to provide, so he wants to change the
Don't
subject.
have any material to provide here,
Or experience.
so like they can't hear me.
No, they can't.
You sure? So Kermit.
No. Arson is not the answer. It's the question. And the answer is yes.
You heard it from Kermit.
Yeah.
Arson.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell who has the smallest attention span for a podcast because this kid is getting tired and bored after like 10 minutes.
Exhibit A.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Next topic is: do you guys listen to any other podcasts? Like,
I actually don't. Fine, I'll just move up forward.
you don't have to be
I
like
listen.
insane with those. You just have to.
I don't actually.
Oh my gosh!
He's got two modes. One, he doesn't care. One, he's excessive.
I know. One is he's literally like mouth on the mic, sucking it off. The other is like 10 minutes away.
10 minutes?
Yes, 10 minutes away. He drove 10 minutes away and was trying to be listened by the podcast.
Papers.
I listened to, I don't know if you know him, Luke Uri. He started a podcast called Cool Story Bro.
Stop! Oh my gosh!
I made it swing.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has like 9 or so episodes out right now. But I've only seen like 2 of them. You guys
This is
suck.
sensitive mics. This is really hard to do with this kid. Oh my gosh! Okay. No. I know. I don't care. It makes noise when you bump it.
Just dead space.
Holy fetch, that was loud. Okay, sorry. Continue, Isaac.
That was kind of it. I don't really remember much. They had, I think he had like 3 or 4 people on it.
Okay.
I only watched like 2 of his like 9 or so episodes. But he's actually got some like, this one guy from the UK that was like visiting and then got stuck in the US from COVID because planes and stuff. And then he had this other guy, I want to say it was from Australia, but he was like some other, or maybe it was Mexico. I don't know, some other non-US.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty interesting.
I mean, I don't really see many podcasts. I mean, most I see is little snippets of them on TikTok. But the one that shows up on my TikTok the most is, Youth Pastor Ryan.
Yeah.
And then the guy that's like, does like Florida Man or whatever, does like all the states and whatever. He's got this one, it's like the good, the bad, the Florida Man. And I see little snippets of it. And it's really funny because the Florida Man is the Florida Man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny. And then you've got Youth Pastor Ryan, the puppy. But,
I mean, he's
okay, he can
getting-
be.
he can be corrupt. I mean, was it Iron Sanctuary or
Beer
the
Bong John.
Beer Bong Jong that's trying to corrupt him, and then he's trying to purify him?
But
I mean, it's kind of working. I mean, they're probably stretching it out just for content reasons,
honestly,
but it's still funny. It's entertaining.
I have no idea what you
We
guys are
saw
talking
those
about.
You don't know those people?
No.
Really?
Here, let me pull up.
No, not right now.
Well, both of us are like, let's
recording
do
a
this.
podcast.
No, just like show a picture of them or something. Yeah, what podcast do you listen to?
I know me and Ben listen to the Goons, and like the two podcasts I really wanted this to be kind of like, because it's just gonna be absolute dog trash, is like I listen to the Misfits, and they talk about like just crazy stories they do. They go on road trips and do things like that together, and then like tell about it on the podcast. And I think we should do that, like a road trip, like for podcast stories, and we like
Oh yeah, we're going on a road trip this summer.
purposely do like as much crap as possible. And then the Goons are just like straight autism. Like literally.
So just a combination of the two.
Like, and so I wanted a little bit in between. Maybe so maybe there's a little less yelling and just like screaming into the mic.
I'm the one that's accomplishing that. You know, I'm the one sitting there going.
Yes, we know. Yes, we know. Yes,
Get away
we know.
from the
Stop
mic.
licking
Stop
the mic.
licking it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I also listen to a horror movie podcast called the Dead Meat Podcast.
Dead meat.
Yeah. It's when you've been going for too long and your meat gets dead.
You mean
Why are
like
you
blue
doing
balls?
Wait. Yeah, sure. Anyway, so those are the podcasts I listen to. That was kind of the topic I wanted, because I wondered if you had any influence for this, or if I did.
There was the, what was it, like Stiff Socks?
Yeah,
Have you seen that? They're so funny. Mildly to severely inappropriate, but so funny.
Well, we're gonna have some episodes like that. Stiff Socks episodes.
Have you not seen those? Have you not?
Anything like last night was so bad.
Oh man, last night we went into In-N-Out and we literally read out loud with like, we had 4 people there.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we were going back to our table and there was this kid.
He's wearing a Spider-Man mask, and it's like cut up right here. So
It's
from here
missing the
all
bottom
the way
half.
out, and it's like spandex tight, like on his face, like, and like only his mouth is showing. And then we're walking back. He's facing the door. Ethan's like, "Oh my gosh, is that Spider-Man?"
And like, so like I couldn't see the front of his face, and he turned around and I'm like 90% she had Down syndrome. So I felt really bad for laughing, but he was like, "Yes, I am."
Oh my,
It was the funniest thing of my life.
oh my goodness.
Oh man. So and
And then Weston was literally facing it, and he didn't even see it. He was just
Yeah.
like,
In his own worlds, in the empty box.
Yep, and he didn't even
Probably.
notice that there was a Spider-Man in the In-N-Out, and like, oh man. And then we proceeded to talk about circumcision and other things like that. They had they had the question, like, if you blew into it,
"No."
would it like inflate like a balloon?
If you're ever wondering whether it'll kill you, it won't.
And so we read this Reddit story of a guy who like
Took a soccer ball pump, you know, the thin.
yeah.
Ooh,
So he
that's-
saw a
no
penis
thanks.
bigger than his, and he's like, "I want mine to be big," because he's like 11 at the time. So he takes the like soccer pumps, you know, they have the needles, and he sticks it in the urethra.
Oh my
and,
goodness.
Like, pumps, and he said like it hurt at first, but like it wasn't too bad, so he kept on going until
Oh
like
my
he
goodness.
couldn't. And he said he had to feel like he had to pee, and so he ran into the bathroom. And this is the funniest line. He was
Do you
like,
have it saved somewhere?
no, I mean, I'm sure I could find it, but he's like, I can say that I think I'm the only man that has ever farted out my penis while peeing. And he said it was just like, out his penis, pee and air. And he said it did inflate a little bit, but not much.
carbonated urine.
Oh my goodness.
You know a soda stream? Think that, but with your. You know a soda stream?
Why are you like one and the other?
You are either 2 inches away or 20 feet away. Okay, so basically, and like the guy, and he said 15. What the fetch?
15% or more could. Wait, 15 minutes or more can save you 15% or more on car insurance?
What the fetch is that?
That is not a plug for Geico, just saying. We're not sponsored. Not even close.
If it stopped recording, move your hand. If it stopped recording during that section, I'm sorry. We'll just have a black screen because that story is funny. So, for some reason, my camera has a time limit on recording, and I need to solve that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Like this whole thing, we're very new to audio, camera. So
Brain cells.
Yep, we're new to that. No, and so like the guy said 15 years later, it still sometimes hurt to pee from when he was
Oh my
11
goodness.
and inflated his penis. So
Yeah.
and then like on the same page there was another story about a girl like breastfed her boyfriend
dad.
and her boyfriend's dad, and like it's like a little bit uncomfortable of a story.
Just by the title.
Uncomfortable.
But like the entire story was in such detail. Like we were reading this out loud in the In and Out to each other and
Oh
just
my.
laughing. And like we weren't sure, but the people behind us might have heard us talking about this. So they're just hearing us talking about breastfeeding a grown man, and like the person went into such detail about
It
it.
was so bad.
It was so gross. She's like,
so bad.
and the dad came over to help me and brushed my nipple and like,
What?
So bad.
and it made me want to die.
So sleep paralysis.
You have sleep paralysis?
No.
I've had it.
Oh. You're just like
What's
getting
that
frozen
like?
stuck. I don't know. I just pulled this out. Sleep
This
paralysis.
is, that's my. He's looking at pot. Sorry, I had an
Podcast
aneurysm.
topics?
Podcast topics, and I was wondering if you guys have ever had any sleep paralysis.
No. At least not that I remember. I mean, I was asleep.
Then shut up. Then I guess I'm the only one here that's had it, unless Joe or Ben have.
Being himself.
I don't understand this. He's not normally like this.
Are you tired? Are you hungry? Are you bored? What is going on? All of the above? Yeah, probably.
For audio listeners, we're just staring awkwardly at the camera pretty much. Why does this keep on turning towards you? I want me time. Okay, so anyways. Get away! Dog, away from the mic.
Boof.
Okay, sorry, this is like, we are, oh my gosh. This is disorganized. Anyways, so sleep paralysis. I think I've had it 4 times, I want to say, before. Like, I found out a method that, like, I could get sleep paralysis sometimes when I...
Why would you? Why would
'Cause-
you intentionally have sleep
Okay,
paralysis?
so,
Is
like-
nothing, like scary or something?
I have, like, I love horror movies. I love being scared. I love those things. And so, like, sleep paralysis to me was, like, it was scary at the time, but it was just so neat. I wanted to experience it again. Like, it was just like, man,
He
that
gets
was
a
an
high
insane
off of sleep
experience.
paralysis.
Yeah, I guess kind of. But like a lot of people experience like seeing things through sleep paralysis. I've never had anything like that. For me, it's just sorry, one more thing. Other people, like my sister has talked about it before, and she said she like feels like she's getting up to go do something and then realizes she's still just sitting there. But for me, I've generally found I get it when like I'm doing something stressful like homework and fall asleep like while my arms are locked in place. Like while I'm sleeping on them or something like that.
Huh.
And basically for me, it's just that I can't move, and if I try to move, it feels like something is pushing against me. And so like sometimes like if I'm having sleep paralysis and I like try to breathe, it feels like something is just crushing me, and like it feels physically painful even though it's not. If I try to move, it
This
just
guy's into pain.
and it just feels
He's
like
into pain. If you couldn't hear me because I'm sitting away from the mic, he's
Yes,
into
he's-
pain.
far away from it. But yeah, and so like it just feels like something is like just smashing me and crushing me if I try to move, and I'm just stuck there for like a minute.
Huh. I can't relate. I did have an ex that had something like that where she would be asleep and she would just like slowly wake up crying, and it was just like kind of sad, but I didn't know what to do. I had didn't know what it was or how to treat it or anything, so I just kind of was there. So that's
Sleeping with her?
no. Like we were watching a movie and she
Oh.
fell asleep on like my shoulder or whatever.
Imagine having an ex.
Yeah,
Imagine having...
that's that guy. Except he spends too much time with her.
Yes,
Doesn't
he doesn't spend enough time with the
us.
boys.
You gotta be balanced.
Out of all of us, he currently has a girlfriend. He's had the most girlfriends. And me and Joe...
I've got the
literally
longest lasting relationship. Suck it!
Okay.
Okay.
No, me and Joe have never had a relationship or kissed anybody.
You've kissed
Well,
me.
that's not true.
Okay.
You kissed me.
My first kiss was technically this dude.
Hi.
Ugh. Blech.
And now he's all
Wasn't
flattered,
bad.
and then Ethan's all grossed out.
Were my lips luscious?
No, we barely touched lips, but it did happen. It was like a dare. And, I'm not gay. Even though we joke about it a lot.
A lot.
Our joke is that I am gay.
Yeah,
And
one-fifth of us
I
is
have
gay.
literally had to explain to my parents that I'm not gay.
There was one time when we went to Comedy Sports and we posted like on Instagram like first date kind of nervous and stuff. My uncle, like I think two of my uncles or my uncle and my aunt, whatever. Both of them were like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you. Congrats. Like thanks for coming out." And I'm like, "Well,
I'm not.
I was like, the bromance is there for sure, but no." It was so funny. I texted him the next day.
Over here.
Is he on his way? I reached for my phone. It was on the table.
But yeah, basically, his uncle, his uncle's verified on Instagram.
Yeah, he's
I'm completely.
What?
no, yeah. My uncle is verified on Instagram because he's I think three-time Olympian for for race walking. That's kind of like
Have you ever watched?
demeans
the video
it, but
of that?
still.
looks so funny. They're like
Yeah.
kind of dancing around. They're just kind of like going down a track, and they win by walking. And it's
But
a
yeah,
race,
there was-
but you walk.
Race?
in the qualifying one
Yeah.
for I think US, he was like first, but then in the Olympics, I forgot what place he got.
Place.
What place? Yep. What place he
insane.
got? But yeah, he was in there 3 times. I wasn't there for the first one, and second one was 2016, and then he just did the most recent one.
That's so sick.
But yeah, seen him on TV. My cousin, like his daughter, was like at the qualifying race when he got first. Like you get the American flag, and they put it over your shoulders. Like his daughter like gave him the flag, and he didn't know, so he was all surprised and happy about it. It was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, he thought
I thought you were gay.
he thought I came out because I posted on the Instagram of the date with Christian.
I mean, we might be able to pull it off and slap it up on the video if need be. That little post.
I got it
Yeah,
somewhere.
It was just a picture of them at a bar or something saying
yes.
first date.
at a bar.
It was a
At-
stand-up comedy club.
Yeah, comedy.
Bar sounds more manly or something. I don't know.
Hurrah, man!
18, 17. Yes, bar.
Yes, bar.
Yes, bar.
Sure, bar.
Yeah, no, we make gay jokes all the time, and then I have my cousin and her friend living in my basement. And they would
He
make.
smashes his cousin.
I do not.
He smashes his
For
cousin.
the record, I do
He
not.
admitted it last night.
I did not. I did not.
You decided to
I
rail
did
the
not.
obliterator.
I did not. I did
Rail.
not.
And then there's my side of that, where like I actually slid in, not for his cousin, for the best friend.
And
Yeah.
he railed.
That was no,
Okay, so he dated the girl that lived in my basement.
not the cousin, the other one.
Yeah. And they make gay jokes about me all the time, and so like I when me and my mom were driving once, I was like, just so you know, I'm not gay, and she's like, yeah, I know, but if you were, we would accept you for who you are. And I was like, thanks, Mama.
Thanks, I think.
And one time on my birthday, they came with balloons, and like Christian put 2 balloons in his shirt.
Oh yeah,
And so I ran out there because they were out there, and then my mom
we had like
walked
air
up to the
horns and
door,
everything.
and I was just like full on grabbing the balloon and just screaming like, ah!
He's like squeezing, trying to pop him.
And my mom just walks out and watches me do that. And I just turn around and be like, oh, okay, hi, Mom. Oh, man. It was awkward.
That was so funny. I forgot about that.
Yeah, back when we went on bike rides, we gotta do that again.
Yeah, totally. This was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my birthday.
Birthday.
What did we also?
I also got a
17.
longboard more too.
We did something else for someone. Was it Joe's birthday? Or something? Because we did it for two of our birthdays. Don't remember who the other one was.
Was it yours?
I don't think so. No, yeah, because it was Joe. Because it was at rehearsal or at sectionals or whatever, and we got the giant bucket of water balloons.
Yeah,
and chucked him at
remember
him after, sectionals. It was like the first sectional that we got during COVID because there was all the restrictions, obviously. And so, I think that was the first one.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, Ethan and I had this big bucket of water balloons that we hid from him, and then afterwards, he was coming back, and we just all nailed him. Oh my goodness. Joe has the wrong priorities.
Oh my gosh.
He just sent
Joe
us
is
a
a
text
loser.
of,
It's official.
yeah, because we were like, oh, he might be able to come. But then he's like, nope, I had to go get medicines.
Medicines.
That's what he said, medicines.
Johnny Sins?
What was that quote? Because you put it,
Did it go through?
I don't know, but I just like remember that you had a Johnny Sins quote in the senior quotes.
Two friends did the I like to blow bubbles, my name is Bubbles. Two friends did that, but that one got caught.
Oh, dang.
So
Okay, so for
Yeah.
our yearbook at my school, our senior quote, I put a Johnny Sins quote. I don't remember which one.
It was pretty discreet. I mean, it wasn't.
It was one that said, it was like a motivational
It
one,
was-
like you'll never accomplish anything else you try or something.
Or no, it was,
if you fail and try again
if
or
you-
something.
Something along those lines.
You don't.
Something along those lines.
Oh my gosh! We're so hard to handle.
Let's see.
Why do you feel the need to be like all up here?
I can
They
spell.
can't hear you from there, and you're knocking. So after that autism, basically it was like a motivational quote, but then I put dash Johnny Sins. So unless the teacher knows who that is, they won't catch it.
I think it was. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done, or like stop when you finish,
Yeah.
or something like yeah.
So it's like sexual, but if you're not thinking about it,
It's not at all.
fine. So I am severely hoping it goes through as my senior quote. Oh man.
Mine is just ADHD.
Hopefully they can hear you say that because you're
Mine
in the
is just
middle of the table.
I'm in the middle of the table between two mics.
Yeah, but they're both facing
yeah,
outwards.
they're facing the.
Wait, they've got a front and a back?
Yes.
front.
How do you think microphones work?
Well, I thought some of them had an all-around kind
but
of
not
deal.
$60 microphones.
Not!
Oh my
my
gosh! You're so loud. Not actually, I'm louder, but
At time.
I'm gonna beat you. I just touched his nipple a lot. Anyways, I guess
Not my phone.
a little bit about us. Since I don't freaking know, man, this is hard to have enough topics for one podcast. I think we're gonna.
I mean, this is the
fail.
first one. The hardest part is we've got 3 people. If we've got more than
Yeah, if we
three
got
people,
five
Actually,
people, we
three
got more
people's kind
input.
of easier.
Is
Like
it?
sometimes, I don't know. I feel like having a conversation is easier rather than just like talk all at once. And it's a lot easier for getting things figured out, which is nice. But
Yeah, timing.
it'll be
and
fun with all
schedules
5 of
and
us.
setup, stuff like that.
So basically, all of us play instruments. We're all in band. We're band
we all
kids.
play saxophone.
And we
Yeah.
all, every single one of us, me, Christian, Isaac, Ben, and Joe played the saxophone. Me, Isaac, and Joe played the alto saxophone. Christian and Ben played the tenor saxophone.
Alto. Do you always say like that? The
He
alto.
always says alto.
Alto.
I don't know
Alto.
why.
It's like. How do you even spell that the way you say it? Alto.
ALLTOE.
TOE.
I don't know why I say
ALL.
alto.
Alto.
How do you say it? Alto?
Alto.
The fetch.
It's alto.
Alto saxophone.
Alto. Okay, whatever. Alto. I'm gonna keep on saying
Okay.
alto. But I play the clarinet and the alto. We all do
I have a
marching
clarinet.
band. He plays the bassoon. So like
And
we
tenor
might
sax.
talk about band a little bit. We'll try and like keep it open for all viewers though.
I mean, we've
Um,
already plugged in band a couple times.
Yeah,
this
it's
one,
true.
But
That's why I wanted to address it because
Yeah.
like they're like, what the fetch are they talking about? Yeah, we did marching band, but it's senior year. We're graduated. We don't have any responsibilities ever again, right?
Yeah, totally.
I don't freaking want to go to college,
then don't go to college.
Oof.
but I need money.
Why are you spending tens of thousands of dollars to go to college if you need money?
Because
Get a trade job.
I'm gonna need a good job.
Get a trade job.
You don't. Depending on what you go into, you
Yeah,
don't need to
I
go
know,
to college.
but I don't
My
know what I
manager
want to go
doesn't
into.
never went to college, and he's earning pretty well right now. I mean, he literally yesterday he bought a Tesla. So
Yeah, there was.
and he also tried to convince me to buy a
was
Tesla,
it?
which I'm never gonna do.
Mark,
by the way,
was it-
they're cool cars.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
just-
gonna buy a Tesla either.
Teslas are boring. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
think it
gonna
was-
get a lot of hate for it. They're boring.
I think it was like Mark Zuckerberg or whatever. I think it was him. He like dropped out of Yale to start Facebook, and it's like first he got accepted to Yale, but then he dropped out to start what he wanted to do.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't know if it
says
was
a lot.
Yale, but it was
It
some,
was Stanford, some Harvard,
college,
Harvard. I think it was
some-
Harvard.
Some big school.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
But-
100% do what you want without college. You just have to know what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
with-
what I'm saying. Like,
with
do
a
a trade
plan.
job, man.
I don't fetching know what I want to do.
I mean, okay, you've got a good setup. Your goal is to be able to have time to do what you want to do. And
Before
if you can-
65, not after
Not after
65.
because after 65, you just don't have the energy to do crap.
Yeah.
So,
The goal is to be financially free as fast as you can.
Yeah.
So if you can earn money doing things you love, that's the best way around it. Because now you're earning money and you get to do what you love.
Yeah,
But
and
I mean,
you don't have
if
any.
you're doing something that you mildly enjoy, that earns quite a bit, but you know it's not taking up all your time to do something you love. That's another thing. And you know, trade jobs are a great way to earn money without losing money at the very front to get into the job. Because as a apprentice, you get paid a little bit, and it pays for your teaching. Like you're not going to be paid a butt ton, but like you're going to get paid a little bit. Apprenticing, say you're going to be a mechanic, you're going to apprentice as a mechanic, and you're going to get paid a little bit to kind of learn on the job. And that kind of covers your teachings, and then after a while, you know what to do, and you can kind of open up your own stuff and just run stuff, and then you're earning all that money instead of going through a school and going, I've got a master's in mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know Sabrina Glassie's dad, he's like the CEO of the Glassie
Personally,
Steelworks.
no.
That, and then Lucas Heil, his dad owns Budget Plumbing.
I don't
Yeah.
know if we should be like,
Well, I was just gonna say, because he's like, when he has people that want to apply to his job, and they have like all these degrees and this stuff, and he's like, okay, can you weld? And you're like, well, no, but I have these. It's like, well, then why are you here? Like, I need you to know what you're gonna do rather than know about what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
So-
we probably, maybe, I don't know. We probably
You
won't
could
get
be a good
views.
plumber. You'd have a pretty nice plumber butt.
Also, if you get the job, like a job, that should fuel your side hustle until your side hustle becomes your job, and then it's what you want to do.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I was at the gym yesterday, and one of my gym friends up there, I mentioned Dogecoin. I haven't checked today.
They're at like
Doge-
65
Yeah,
or
they were
something.
at, or are they at 65 today?
They're at- yeah,
Yesterday
they
they were at 60 cents on Dogecoin.
Yeah, they
and,
jumped
you know,
to
I put
60,
in some
dropped
money
down.
as a joke, and I've earned $17 off Doge
I've earned like 40.
because I
probably
didn't
total.
have too much in it. They're at 63. And this friend of mine, when Dogecoin was at 3 cents, he dropped $100 in it just as a complete joke.
How much did he make?
He's got 1,500 now.
Oh my goodness.
1,500. I just mentioned Dogecoin. Wait, Dogecoin? He was like, wait, Dogecoin? And I was like, yeah, it's at like 60 cents right now. And he's like, wait, you're serious? I was like, yeah. And he pulls out his phone as fast as he can. He opens up Robinhood and he's in there like, I've got $1,500.
Yeah, they were.
Literally,
Let's
he's
see.
like, he was mid curl, and then he goes, "What?" And I've got 1,500. He just opens it. He's got $1,500 sitting there. I'm like, dang.
It's like, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've earned about $17 off Dogecoin. I mean, I day traded it for a little bit because
Yeah,
cryptos don't have any laws against that
Yet.
yet.
I probably first invested at 12 cents, and then they shot up to like 30, 40 cents, and it's like that was a big deal because Elon was Elon.
Yeah.
And then now they're at 63. Yesterday they shot up to 60 and then dropped back down to 57, and then now they're still going up. It's like, and then there's people that are like, oh, why would you invest in Dogecoin? Like, that's so stupid. Like, penny stocks
give you stuff.
with a meme to it and like popularity to it.
They can earn you some money.
Yeah, it's like I've gotten like 40 give or take dollars from
Since
Dogecoin, and I've only invested maybe 15.
Yeah. Since I've downloaded Robinhood, I've earned about $50. Like, and I downloaded it like a little less than a month ago.
I had it
Just a little less.
I had it right
So,
before
like,
the GameStop thing.
Yeah.
And so I was riding the GameStop all the way, and I had like $60 profit just from GameStop. But then I was in the process of kind of day trading without day trading. And then Robinhood saw that and was about to mark me as a day trader, which would hold me back on some like policies they had or whatever. So I couldn't get out. So I had to ride it all the way back down from $60 profit.
Dang.
It sucked.
Dang. And then, Bitcoin has only lost me money. It's never earned me money. But
I'm
like
at plus
Ethereum,
$4 right now for Bit.
really, I've at minus 82 cents. But Ethereum, it's
Ethereum's
jumping.
250 right now.
Bitcoin's jumping. It's
Do you have
not
Litecoin?
Bitcoin, Dogecoin, huh?
Do you have Litecoin?
Litecoin? What's Litecoin?
Just
Oh yeah, Ethan's over
cryptocurrency.
here. He's like, I don't know what this is.
Like, I don't know
And y'all are just talking to yourselves about what you have. And
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Well, I mean, is that not what a podcast is? Us having conversations.
I guess, but like, if the viewers don't know what's going on,
Anyway,
Well, they know
if
the
you
GameStop
want to
and
make,
Dogecoin.
yeah, you know what the GameStop and Dogecoin is. If you want to, this isn't amazing advice right here. Don't listen to me. I'm not a professional, but I mean, you should listen to me because you can earn, I don't know, like $17 sitting around doing nothing with a couple of dollars in Dogecoin.
Yeah, it's funny because all my stocks of like companies I'm in the negatives for profit, but then all my cryptos are like
Right?
are profit.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a side tangent.
yeah, that was. And why do you have the obsession of sticking your head under there?
Because
Because
It's
I'm
so
right
weird.
here, I'm talking to a metal stick.
I can scoot over if you want. There, now you're not talking to the.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
I'm earning Ethan's dreams
Oh.
and vision for this thing just by existing.
No, it's just
Do you
you keep
have-
on talking when you're like 5 feet away.
Do you have a retirement account yet?
No.
No, I've gotten $117, and this was like half a year ago.
Dang.
Yeah, versus like a savings account. If I put that in there, I would have like. So I put 400 in there at the beginning. I would have like 412 cents,
Yeah.
something like that. So it's
Dang.
just so much more
Dang.
return.
So
Anyway.
hi Ethan. What?
Hello, sorry.
I'm turning, so you can,
You
you can
just-
come in.
you
Are we
can-
about to kiss right here?
No, we are not. Shut up. It's just like this close to the microphone. You're not gonna be able to hear what Isaac says.
Yeah.
You only have 2 modes: inches away or feet away. It's I
What's
don't
the
know.
next topic?
Okay.
I mean, how long are we going for? We've been going for about 50 minutes.
Yeah,
40
about
minutes?
50. I
40,
started the
40?
timer like 10 minutes after.
Oh, okay. How long are we shooting for?
I don't know, as long as we want, really.
I think about an hour is pretty good for like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like max an
I don't know.
hour.
Tell us. If, I don't know if we've got anyone watching or will be watching or something. But I mean, we're doing this because it's fun. But like,
Yeah.
This actually has been so much fun.
but
Yeah.
like if you think it's too long, too short, let us know.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be too short.
No.
If
I mean,
anything,
and we
no,
can
100% not.
and we could like cut the prime parts of it and then put that on like YouTube
Yeah.
or TikTok or whatever.
yeah, I know.
Get some stuff
We're
there.
just a mess right now, and I think that's just how the series is gonna go. Is we'll just be like a mess for
Yeah,
every
probably.
episode.
I
but
think
what
next time
it's
we'll have
fun
a few more
being a
topics.
mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably have a few more topics and all that. Honestly, I had a topic in my head. Oh yeah, what was that? Did you know you're? Now we can save that for next time.
Why?
Baby.
Oh,
we
Okay.
can save that for next time. Are we gonna bring it?
I will ruin your day as next podcast.
Well, I ruined his day.
Maybe we
it
should just
stopped
say
recording, I think.
Oh, frick, just barely.
The video. Yeah. But,
What the fetch? It says card full.
nice!
Was it empty?
No! I mean, yeah, it's mostly empty. It's like 64 gigabytes.
What are you
Okay.
shooting this in?
I
1080p?
don't freaking know, probably.
Why do you have a 1080p camera, man?
Okay.
Why do you have a 1080p camera?
This last section will just be in, like, black. Maybe I'll throw some rainbow colors on there.
Some psychedelic acid trip colors. But, like-
Anyways, if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on the Spotify, supposedly, like, downloading the podcast.
Listen, follow. I
You
don't
could
know.
follow on
Yeah,
Spotify.
you can follow,
can.
but supposedly, like, downloading is good for...
Or just set it on
Getting
repeat
seen.
for your children to
Please
listen
do
to,
it.
so we earn like 3
Yes,
cents.
children want
for
to
every
hear what
1,000
we have
videos.
talked
about
about.
the penis blowing. Don't do that, by the way.
Don't do that. No.
Do not try this
Yeah,
at home.
so if
Do
you're
not
on
try this
YouTube,
at home.
subscribe.
Pinch his nipple.
We may have like a YouTube Shorts account. We may make a TikTok. I don't freaking know. We
It's
may
just
just do
in the-
nothing. This may not even ever go on air. It
This is
probably
just
will.
fun.
Yeah, I think it
That's
will.
just fun
I
to
would
do,
like
man.
it too. It is fun. It is.
And my card won't be entirely full next time, so you won't have to see like a black screen. So
Or psychedelic acid trip colors with like pugs floating through the beginning and like
We
little,
need those.
little like unicorns dancing on rainbows and a.
please stop. I don't want to do any more editing.
Any more than he has to.
All right, that has
That was
been
my goal, though.
the 1/5 podcast. Also, are we doing like 1/5 or like
We could mess with the thing.
ONEFIF? I think we should do the 1/5.
1/5.
Uh,
1/5, or we could do like the ONE5TH kind of thing.
Yeah. Here, I guess.
We can mess with
Podcast done.
Podcast. What? Yeah. Well, let's like finish with like a little like saxophone like. Yeah, we're gonna finish with that. Just that. You're gonna clip that moan, and then it'll. That's gonna be like the intro, like just that.
Okay.
Clip it. We already made the intro.
It's
like,
clipped. We're
boom,
still recording.
we
Okay. Now podcast officially over.
Over?
Oh wow.
Yes, because that's how we want to go out.